was like, what were you doing with my drapes? The drapes that were hanging in the apartment. I never got the answer to that. Hi, this is Kari from Sky Properties, and today we're going to talk about tenants that don't quite meet the credit qualifications. It could be insufficient income, it could be insufficient credit. With the credit, if their credit is insufficient or has some slight problems to it, we used to be able to increase the security deposit from 1 month to 1.5 or 2, just depending on what the problem is. We used to be able to work with these tenants with questionable credit and get them into apartments. But then last year, the state assembly, I believe the assembly member was Haney, decided to limit the deposit to 1 month. So at this time, we have to turn people with questionable credit away, which is very unfortunate. I think the intention here was to help the tenant out, and instead this person really hurt people with questionable credit, and that's because the members of the Assembly and Senate don't talk to members of the community that are actually doing the renting before making stupid decisions for our state. So one of the things that Sky Properties can't really help with is if their income isn't 3 times the rent, it's not really something we can qualify them unless they have a big savings account somewhere where we are pretty sure that they can use that money to pay their rent. If a tenant has savings or money in the stock market or other means, we might possibly be able to get them qualified if their income's not quite 3 times, but every single situation would be different because for the most part, it's a yes or no. It's done by a third party. And so we don't get involved unless the tenant comes to us and says, I have this other income, can that be used? Then that would be taken under consideration. If a tenant has another credit report that's been run, if we can access it electronically, and usually we can, then we can qualify them through that credit report. No one wants to run their credit over and over again.